Coach Catfish here. Talk to you today. With the left hand of the CRT. I'll see if I can set him on my head. But he may get away from you and he may get away from me. But what it is, now you know I do not normally come here and when I do that, it just looks strange. It's that creature, it's that tunnel digging creature. All the way down to hell. But what it is today, wisdom. Wisdom. Or is it, why is dumb? You say, if you spell wisdom, W-I-S-E-D-O-M, if that's how you spell it, because you know, Coach Catfish don't know how to spell shit. But then if you say, why is dumb? It just makes a whole nother thing. Cause, what do y'all say? My people snack. Oh, what is the people snack? They're bumping the lizard and stuff. They try it a couple of times, and then they go, I am, and then they fall, and that's what happens. That's what happens. Wisdom. Wisdom. My people die for lack of wisdom. So, if you just parse the words in a slightly different manner, you'll say, why is dumb? Why is dumb? Cause the high hand of the man. From the monkey to the man. Then the man gets out of hand. Then you got the high hand of the man. I just can't help it because the constriction thing just makes the finger stick up. And that is, why is dumb? Okay, you know, Coach Catfish, the whole thing, well, once I come to the concept of truth and such as that, is that I was looking for the concept of the ministry, because I thought I understood. We're supposed to go out and ministrate to other people and then talk about this here stuff. And the thing that I come up with, you know, some people, they say they looks to this one and they looks to that one and they looks to the other one, as far as the people in the book is to say. What would Coach Catfish say? I understand Abraham. Cause, you know, I'm just a man. I understand Abraham. Cause Abraham, he had to just come up with say, okay, you'll say it, I believe it, because I'm just a man, and somehow we got the relationship where you say it and I just believe it. Well, that's a man in Abraham. Wisdom. Why is dumb? What has happened to us? Well, Coach Catfish got this strip here, and he say, why is dumb? Why is dumb? What is dumb? And what it all has to do with is, where's your source? Where's your source? Is it in your EV, or is it in your horse? Or is it in lizard? Because we can always just bump the lizard with the CRT thing on our head. But what we have, and the y'all say, my people die for lack of wisdom. Where do we get the wisdom? The wisdom of the schism. And what did old Coach Catfish just keep coming up with is say, you know, I see there's 10 things that you do that there, and life be much better. And there's a number of other things, like, you know, don't go impregnate your aunt or your cousin, you know, first cousin at least, you know, try to stay away from that. And you just got the wisdom. Oh, stop that cat. Stop that cat. Psst. Hey, Pussycat is trying to subvert what Coach Catfish is doing. And what we got is the wisdom. And y'all say, my people die for lack of wisdom. Would you stop that cat? She's subverting what Coach Catfish is saying. Why is dumb? Why is dumb? Well, why is dumb is because we stay away from the wisdom. Because we stay away from the foundation. We stay away from the easy stuff. See, the easy stuff is the stuff is out on the fringes. It's always easier to hang out in the fringes where you got your whinges and people like you that, like, I know, the fringes are the whinges, and nobody wants to hang out with a 501, 503. That was a very large engine that the Cadillac put out. Was the 503. We got that sucker out of the way. Now we got the engines out of the way. And what we have is every man is a nation. It's a sensation. Every man should be a nation, which means every man should take care of his stuff, and this is Shabbat. I try to stay away from the words and such. Every man should take care of his stuff. Every man taking care of his stuff will actually help every other man take care of their stuff. And it's just like a fractal and a ractal, and the stuff where you'll put, your networking, your game theory. If people cooperate, then things work out. And they don't have to be thinking other stuff that makes them be geeking beyond what they should be. Cause life in the organic sense. 609, yes, I like that. Should not be hostility. And what we have, praise the Yah, it's the season of the reason. And Coach Catfish I've studied very many esoteric aspects of life. And I keep coming back to the 10. The 10. Because, we got the 10 here, and the 10 now. And we got the 10 down now. So we got the 10 at the top and the 10 at the bottom. And that just seems to make life functional, logical. To where we don't have to have more than 99 loft balloons. What a beautiful song, but how sick and sad. Cause if we just keep the precepts, the foundation, we will be a nation. And that's all Coach Catfish had to say. The wisdom, wise dumb. And the wise man. And the other side is, why is man? Now we look out there over and over and over. And we looked at platypus and we looked at exoplanets and the bexoplanets and whatever they be out there. And we ain't found nothing. Nothing. And normally Coach Catfish would say, we ain't found, but I just say, we ain't found nothing. The man. Why is man? Why is man? Why is man? Cows. There's a need for such creatures as us, and there's need for things, imagination. There's a need for imagination, because imagination builds the universe. There's a need. Oh, the pussycat. Oh, my baby pussycat. And there's a need for logic, and the logic backs up the imagination and builds the universe. And that's what we're dealing with, because there's something that wants to have a relationship with the man. Praise the Yah. And here we are. I got the pussycat here. I wish I could show you the pussycat. This is my sweet girl. Oh, the bell. I try not to show it, because every time I show something, it seems to go off and die somewhere, or something bad happens to my pussycat or chicken, whatever I do. So I don't want them to be looking at you. But you need to understand that life is about life. And life is about life. And even with the lizard, it's about our life. So, why is man? Apparently man has something to do with the plan. Man has to do with the plan. And if we have to do with the plan, and we're not the one that created the plan, that somehow the plan is going to happen with or without us. Coach Catfish said whether be involved in the wise man and the wise, not the wise dumb. You don't want to come around here when you're being dumb, because the creator universe say there's something special about the man. Even though the man get out of hand, we got to help the man. And that's where the sacrifice of the blood, that's where the thing come in, or the Yahushua, the Jesus, if you want to call him that. That's the wisdom of the ages, the wisdom of the scripture, the Torah made of flesh. It's not like your Google Mesh, but it is in the real way. The Torah made flesh. Praise Yah. It's that time of the year. And as we all look to coming out of her, his people, that's what we must do. Hoo. 10 is, I'm looking at the time. I know I'm running long. I got to get out of here. Because I may have to put this on some other channel that doesn't give you 15 minutes of unobstructed views. Not that anybody watch me anyway. Because they need to be watching the y'all. They need to be watching the blood that covers the sin. And they need to understand that this here universe is about relationships. It's about hearts of flesh. What more do I tell you? I always talk about the hearts of flesh. We must have the hearts of flesh. We must have the blood. We must have the cover. We must have the kindness. We must have the love. The love even when it ain't lovable. It's like the pussycat that bites you every time you stick your hand to them, and they're just bad cats, but they're beautiful and stuff, and you just try to love pussycat. What are you gonna do? You gonna get pussycat away? You know, put pussycat down, or you just gonna keep trying to love pussycat? Well, praise y'all. Hopefully, he just keep trying to love human, cause we just like pussycats. We bite you, we scratch you, we hiss, we up against the wall. Go listen to it all. Praise Yah. Coach Kevin's gotta get out of here. Is we wise dumb? Is we wise man? No, wise man. I'll leave you with that. I'll let you think about it. I'll let it sit there and smell. Wise man. Coach Cappy's got to move the hand. I'm going to try to wait and try to do it.